We have a new guest to introduce you to this morning. After a grandmother was given unfair pricing on a new AC unit back in 2014, Bob's Repair was founded on 3 principles: honest, reliable, and local.
Those are great principles. Joining us now is Frederick Prendecke, owner and co-founder of Bob's Repair. Welcome in, Frederick.
Thank you for having me.
We're thrilled to have you join us.
Yes.
Absolutely. We want to know all about your business on Silvestri.
So in 2014, my grandmother's unit failed, and I had a gentleman come in from a big company, and he said that the unit is toast, it's over, and they wanted to charge her this exorbitant fee. And then I got this small guy to come out, and the first thing he did, he took out the dirty filter. So the biggest thing we have here in Vegas is if your filter is dirty, so the first thing you want to do is check your filter. If your unit's not working, check your filter, and if it's dirty, replace it, and most of the time it's going to turn on. And in that particular moment, he saved us an exorbitant fee, and then I knew there was a lot of dishonesty in the space, and that's why I wanted to get in and provide something, you know, as a local, something when I want to run into the store and I see Mrs. Jones, I want to know that, hey, I did the right thing. I provided the right price, it was honest, you know, so if she ever gets a second opinion, I know I'm right there. So
That's a beautiful thing, honesty.
Yes. And so how is business going in Las Vegas? What is it like?
So business is phenomenal. I have to say we've been growing 100% every year. So right now we have 29 trucks, 40 employees, and you know, we're in air conditioning, we're in insulation, we're in air duct cleaning, and now we just added solar for energy efficiency for homes.
Yes,
Very
I wanted
cool.
to talk about that. That's huge, getting into the solar space.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you offer? What's exciting?
Well, I mean, I think with solar energy, the biggest thing we're seeing is are consistently those energy prices are rising. So, you know, we're providing high efficiency air conditioning systems to our customers. But when they start asking us like, hey, what can we do to lower that energy bill? You know, for us, air conditioning is actually a very complicated thing to do, but installing solar is easy. I mean, it's just 240. I mean, we deal with that high voltage every day. And then we can say, hey, how can we get that energy bill to zero? And for us, we're affordable, we're local. We don't really spend a lot of money on marketing. So we can provide good prices, which is good.
Yeah. And you know, some people feel that, you know, solar and going solar could be quite an investment. So how do you sort of tackle those concerns?
Well, I mean, for me, if I'm going to stay in my house, and I tell my customers this, if you're staying in your house for over 9 years, you know, getting a new air conditioning system makes sense. And with solar, if you're staying over 10 years, it makes sense. Because like my house, my only bill is $13 a month. So, you know, overall, think about it. Your average bill is like $250. Some people have bigger homes, $300. Some people $150. So overall, over time, you know, it's just free. And then you can set up that, you know, you don't care about your pool bill. You don't care about your air conditioning bill. You just have a good time. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are kind of on the edge of making that plunge, but they want to know what it's all about. Your business is priding itself on customer service, but communication as well. So
Correct.
Can people call you and just ask questions?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the biggest reason I got into the space is, you know, you hear about this company being out of business, or hey, I called so-and-so and now they don't answer my phone, or I called so-and-so and, you know, they're out of business. You know, there's a lot of national brands. We're a local brand, and I think the reason we have a 5-star rating on Yelp, and having a 5-star rating on Yelp is extremely difficult, I have to tell you. So like customers call us, there's a problem, and we're not perfect. We do 1,000 air conditioning units a year, so obviously like 0.5% something's gonna go wrong. But if you call us, we have 5 dispatchers, we're available 7 to 10, and we can just, you know, we can come to your house, we come the same day or the next day. If you call us at 2 in the morning, we'll be there like you're 6 or 7, you know what I mean? So it takes some time, but overall it's just reliability. There's lack of reliability in the space, and we provide it. So, and I think that's what makes me different from everyone else.
Yeah, and so what is some of the feedback you've gotten? I mean, so obviously there have been, even from that story we heard earlier, you know, there have been some sort of nightmares that people have experienced. So what is that feedback like when they go to you and they trust in you?
Oh, I mean, I think the biggest call is like, hey, I had so-and-so, they sold me the solar system, and they're not in business anymore, right? Or so-and-so, there was a door knocker, he sold me this system at $3.50 a watt, right? And that's like very, very high. The usual price is like $275, $285. So we're in that price, and the key thing is if they call, we're there. That's important.
Yeah, and you're going to stay there. You grew up here in Vegas. I think it's wonderful. You went out, you've done some things around the world, but you knew this is the place you wanted to come back to. So I think that kind of adds that extra level of trust too for a lot of folks.
And my tribe's here. So my friends are here, my mom is here, my 89-year-old grandmother's still here. So, you know, bless her heart. And yeah.
So if there's a problem, we can call your mom or grandma.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and if you see me in the store, just wave, say hello, and you know, I never do the wrong thing, and that's why our company was, you know, built on, and I was raised that way, just, you know, honest, local, reliable, and those are our mission statements.
Awesome, great to have you in.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's been wonderful.
Absolutely. If you would like to reach out to Bob's Repair, you can call the phone number right there on your screen. You can also visit their website.
You can also check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Yelp. They have 5 stars, remember guys.